Writer's Life, the place where we get the sights, sounds, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where we get the truth about the writer's life. Looking dashing. Oh boy. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button and tap the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one single unbelievably exciting video. Don't forget to go to the store, www.vinzandrew.com, vinzandrew.com, www.vinzandrew.com. So I gave up on that other streaming service. Just gave up. I was just fucking with it again now, and I'm like, all right, I'm chucking it, and I'm going to another one. And this one, I've been using this one for about 20 seconds, and I'm on the air. Boom, just like that. I can invite anybody I want. Let's see, what else do I have? I could just mess with the design, captions, and this is the free version. I could chat. Anybody wants to chat? I can invite anybody who wants to come along. So this is much better. You know what? It's simpler. It's for people with limited intellect like myself. Mishmash of things today. So I went to my mother's house yesterday to do some chores, and she saw the tooth, and she's like, "When are you gonna get that fixed?" And I'm like, "Well, I can either pay to get this fixed or pay for a plane ticket to Italy." You know. She's like, "Go get it fixed." She's like, you can't walk around like that. It's like people think you let yourself go. Poor Vin, he hit the bottle and he let himself go. So I'm back on my program of tooth replacement next Thursday. While I visit the dentist this Thursday. I hate dentists because I have bad teeth, and I'm slowly but surely losing almost all of them. It's a terrible. It sucks getting older, but you got to, like my oral surgeon says, things could be worse. You're only losing your teeth; they can be replaced. It's not like I have some sort of bad disease or something like that. So, writing sprints. I just wanted to bring this back up again, and it just came back to me because the mindset, the writer's life mindset lecture series is now available. Right now, it's only available on Amazon, but after tonight, it'll be available on all platforms, and you can get it for $20 off if you go to www.vinzandrew.com. It's a great value. Some of my writer friends have astutely pointed out that maybe I should, give away bits and pieces of it at a time or something like that. Not give away, but charge for bits and pieces. But I thought of that originally, but I think I just wanted to put the whole thing together in one easy to use package that you can refer to again and again and again and again. And I do think you'd get a lot out of it. So just go to my website like tomorrow if you want, or go to my Substack today and you'll see a link for it. That'll lead you to Amazon. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But like I said, it'll be $20 off when it's available on my website. They're kind of working on it now. Like they're adding a page to my website called Lectures and Courses. So I hope to be doing more of these in the future. And with each, this one's called Volume 1, and with each volume, hopefully they become a little bit more professional in production. The content, I think, is just as good, like no matter what. But the production will be a little better, and maybe I'll be doing the next one from Italy. In fact, for sure, I'll be doing the next one from Italy. But anyway, writing sprints. Again, I can't stress this enough. For all of you who think we're miracle workers here, when it comes to writing, being prolific, we're not. We all have our different methods, our unique methods of working. But my method, and I've mentioned this 1,000 times before, is to write in sprints. I get up in the morning and I sprint for 1,000. I sprint 1,000 words. It takes me about an hour. and that sprint might be a nonfiction project I'm working on, or it might be fiction. And that takes me. I gauge my time and the amount of coffee that I've drank, and so that sprint takes me about a half a cup of coffee, and and then I'll do. If I write nonfiction first thing, then I'll switch to fiction and do yet another sprint of say 500 words, and that takes usually uses up the rest of the coffee, and by then it's like 10, 10:15, and I'm ready to go for a run and stuff like that. Um, I'll lift after I run, shower up, and do another 20-minute writing sprint of about probably another 500 words, and that'll be fiction. And then I usually take a little nap, and then after that, I do another writing sprint of about that takes me about a half an hour and a half a cup of coffee. Um, and by then, you're talking about 3,000 words by then. And then I come in here, do the video, whether I've had something to say or not. It's just fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you guys, all 7,000 of you plus. Um, and hopefully, I will start having more guests. Well, I haven't had it. Well, I did have Troy Lambert, but that wasn't on this kind of platform. And I think I'm going to have John Hemingway at the end of the week. We're going to give this a shot again. We did one last Friday, and we talked for an hour and a half. And I was like, "Oh, this is great. This is a fantastic interview." Like, oh my God, we were right. We were right there together. We were just banging off each other, and it was terrific. And it was like, it didn't record. Like, wanted to like talk about deflation. Anyway, it's Ernest Hemingway's grandson. You don't want to fuck around with that. Anyway, Joe Rogan, I am not yet. Anyway, I'm going to be having on different types of people, though. Like I said, on this podcast, I'll be having a life coach. In fact, I asked her to be on today, but I think she's kind of like a little nervous in front of the camera. She'll get over that. I want to have this guy I've known for years who works for the water treatment plant, and like he puts on the scuba gear and stuff and goes down into those pools of sludge, and he like cleans out like blockages and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, how can you do that job? He's like, doesn't bother me. I'm like, doesn't the smell, the smell alone? And he's like, no, I don't smell it. So like, I want to have special people, and like these are the people I write about. By the way, the life coach was a career cop. That's the connection. She became a friend of mine when she started doing. I started getting some research off of her. Boy, the stories she can tell. And there's a travel writer, an award-winning travel writer I want to have on eventually, and I'm going to have Frank Zafiro, who is also a cop and a best-selling author on. I'm going to be having him on in October. And there's just a ton of people I'm going to have on, but I want different people who do different things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get a politician on. Who knows? Maybe I'll get RFK Jr. on. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe a Bitcoin guy like Anthony Pompliano. He actually would do it. I think he would do it. He's actually said, like, if you want me to speak to your program, I don't care how humble it is. He's put that out there, like, invite me. So who knows? Maybe I will. I just would feel like a dumbass talking to him. He's a smart guy when it comes to like investments and things like that. And he can talk about investments. What are the best investments for writers who don't receive a steady paycheck, or artists, whatever. Anyway, those are the future plans. I'm going on too long, but I like this third-party streaming thing much better. What's it called? Studio? I don't know. It's Restream. All right. So that's it for today. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So how do I get out of here, though? It's always like a problem getting out. There it is. How do I know this is how to end it? Because it says end stream. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, God willing, and ciao, ciao.